keep moving forwards. That's what we're always told in life, isn't it? But actually, we need to move sideways more often, and even round in circles, and even backwards sometimes. The reason for that is because most of the movements we do in life, walking, jogging, cycling, going up the stairs, which is walking, I know, they're all moving forward. So we're always moving our body in the same direction, in the same plane, and it's called the sagittal plane. But you know, when I see joggers out running, I often think to myself, you need to do this. Instead. But if they did that, they'd look stupid, so it's never going to happen, is it? But what I'm saying is we need to move more in different planes. So the side-to-side plane, where you take side steps, the one that I've just shown you, that's known as the frontal plane. And the twisting one, or sort of going around in circles, for example, if you're using breaststroke, or if you're doing those open the gate movements with your legs, or if you're turning like that, you're moving in the transverse plane. And we need to do more of those kind of moves if we're going to use all three dimensions of the body, because we're just developing muscles in the same old way, using the same old muscles, using the same old dimension. We're only really moving in 2D rather than 3D. So how can we incorporate this into our everyday lives? Well, it's not actually that we don't. Very often we're combining the three dimensions. So we might be doing a sort of twisty sideways move. If you're reaching to get something out of the car, you're going sort of forwards and twisting at the same time, aren't you? We're not used to doing those moves enough. So therefore, when we do them inadvertently in everyday life, we can't necessarily cope with them very well. The only movement that we really practiced at is going forwards in the sagittal plane, mainly because that's what walking is. So when we think about doing our exercises, we need to make sure that we cover all three dimensions. In fact, we need to kind of take away from the sagittal plane, the moving forwards, and actually start to do more transverse plane and frontal plane. And even going backwards, I know that is the sagittal plane, but again, it's really important for active daily living to make sure that we can actually walk backwards when needed. So I'm going to be doing some workouts which do take the emphasis off the sagittal plane and concentrate more on the frontal plane and the transverse plane. So look out for those, they'll be coming soon. And I almost forgot, if you haven't done it already, check out my 10-minute morning warm-up routine, which works the body and exercises the body in all three planes.